Welcome to the Deep Dive. We're here to cut through the noise, get you those insights you need. Today, we're getting into something really relevant: mobile banking. Specifically, we're looking at a fascinating example from Brazil, the Sicoob app. We want to figure out what makes this app such a financial powerhouse for its users. And importantly, we need to unpack that little phrase you sometimes see: contains ads, especially on a banking app. That one always makes me pause, raises a bit of a red flag.
Yeah, it does. And what's fascinating here is just how central these mobile apps have become globally. I mean, think about it. Managing personal finances, it's shifted so much from just checking your balance to like complex investment moves. It's all happening in these apps. It's like having your whole bank, or cooperative in this case, right there in your pocket. So understanding what they can really do and the little nuances like that contains ads thing, it's just critical today. So this deep dive should give you a solid, quick grasp of this tool.
Exactly. Okay, so let's start at the beginning. Sicoob itself. For anyone listening who might not know, Sicoob is this huge financial cooperative system in Brazil. Think like a massive network of credit unions, but operating on a really impressive national scale. And their app, it isn't just some basic interface. No, it's meant to be your mobile doorway to that whole system. It lets you manage your money, open accounts, get product services, all from your phone. Super convenient. And it's on both Google Play and the Apple App Store, naturally.
Right. And if you look at the bigger picture, financial cooperatives like Sicoob, they play a really important role. They're not just an alternative to banks. They often make banking genuinely accessible, especially in certain communities. They're built on this idea of, mutual help, community benefit. And an app like Sicoob's, one this comprehensive, it really boosts that mission. It kind of democratizes access, particularly in places where getting to a physical branch might be tough, or maybe traditional banks don't quite fit the local needs. Giving people this kind of mobile control, it empowers them, makes managing money less scary, more integrated into life.
Definitely. Now, what really jumped out at me with the Sicoob app was just how many features it packs in. It's a lot. It seems to go way beyond just, checking your balance. From your perspective, what are maybe one or two things that really make it stand out as a full financial hub? Why those?
Oh, good question. Because, it's not just a list of features, it's how they work together. For me, the way they've integrated account management and payments and transfers is key. That immediately makes it a hub. It's more than just seeing a number. You get your whole financial picture, live transactions, detailed statements right there. It gives you this immediate sense of control. You're not just looking at your money, you're actively engaging with it, making decisions right then and there.
Yeah, I can totally see that active real-time control. That feels like a big shift. Okay, so let's break those down a bit more, and maybe some others too. Starting with account management, like you said, it's not just the balance. You can pull up detailed statements, track every single transaction, see the whole picture in real time. The real insight there is moving from that old passive way of waiting for a statement to this active instant thing. Think about the time saved. No logging into a clunky website, no trips to the bank, just talk clarity right now.
Precisely. And then you connect that with the payments and transfer side. That's where it becomes really seamless for your daily financial life. Paying bills, utilities, easy, including boletos, which, for listeners outside Brazil, that's a super common payment slip there, almost like a standardized invoice with a barcode. And then moving money around. You've got options. Pix, which is Brazil's instant payment system. It's huge, works 24/7. Or the more traditional bank transfers, TED and DOC, kind of like standard wire transfers elsewhere. Having all that in one place, you check your balance, pay your rent, send money to a friend, boom, 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 same app. It really cuts down on the friction, less juggling different services or needing to go somewhere physically.
That less friction point sounds huge, really impactful. Okay, shifting gears a bit. Managing credit and investments directly in the app, that feels like a pretty big step up too. We're not just talking about moving money you already have. You can simulate loans, apply for them, manage investments, even access retirement plans. How does putting that kind of serious financial planning power in your pocket, how does that empower users differently?
Oh, it's transformative. It really is.
Yeah.
Because it makes these more complex financial products much more accessible. Think about it. Applying for a loan, starting an investment that used to mean appointments, lots of paperwork, maybe confusing websites, making it easy and intuitive within the app. Sicoob is basically empowering people to be more proactive about their financial future. It lowers the barrier, lets people explore options, plan for retirement, get credit when they need it, all on their own schedule, their own terms. It puts these advanced tools within reach for a lot more people.
And then there's the cards section. For anyone using their Sicoob card, debit or credit, the app gives you full control. checking limits, paying the bill, generating virtual cards for online shopping, which I love, great security feature, and managing passwords too. What's the big win there for the user?
Security, flexibility, both.
Yeah.
Definitely both. The security gains are substantial. Virtual cards, like you mentioned, are fantastic for preventing fraud online. Use a temporary number, protect your main card. Big plus. And then having that instant control over your limits, payments, passwords, that's huge for flexibility and just peace of mind. You're not waiting for a statement in the mail or calling support if something looks odd. You see it, you manage it right away. That immediate control, it builds trust and makes you feel more autonomous with your own money.
Right. Beyond those core banking things, Sicoob also has some interesting other services in the app, like buying insurance or joining something called a consortium. Now, for our listeners, a consortium, it's kind of a unique savings club popular in Brazil. People pool money together to buy big things like cars or property, taking turns getting the item. These aren't exactly standard features everywhere. What's the value here? Does it say something about the cooperative model?
It absolutely speaks to the cooperative model, and it shows a really holistic view of financial well-being. These extra services, especially the consortium, they show Sicoob understands its members' specific needs, their culture. A consortium, like you described it, it's almost like a digitally supported community savings group, but with institutional backing. It's a powerful way to make big purchases without the usual interest burden you'd get with a loan. Putting that in the app means Sicoob isn't just about transactions. It's about supporting long-term goals, community saving habits. It's a brilliant example of tech adapting to local financial culture, offering real value beyond just basic banking.
That is fascinating. Really shows how an app can be more than just generic. It can be culturally tuned. Okay, but now let's tackle that elephant in the App Store. That phrase, Sicoob Confederação, contains ads on a banking app. That just sounds wrong to most people, myself included. So are we talking annoying pop-ups while you're trying to pay a bill, or is it something else entirely? What does this really mean here?
Yeah, it's a totally understandable reaction, and it's really important to break down what that label means in this context. It's high stakes, right? Your banking app. So when you see Sicoob Confederação contains ads, first off, Sicoob Confederação is the developer, the central body for the Sicoob system. The contains ads part is largely a standard disclaimer driven by App Store rules. It just means the app might show promotional content. The stores made developers flag this if there's any chance of any kind of advertising. But here's the crucial part. What's fascinating is that for a financial app like Sicoob's, these ads are almost certainly not the intrusive third-party ads you hate in free games. You know, random banners for stuff totally unrelated to your banking. That's not what this is about. Instead, think of these ads as promotional messages for Sicoob's own stuff, their own products and services. It's more like internal marketing. Or, maybe better put, information for members. So the app might show a banner about a new loan product Sicoob is offering, or a special rate on an investment, or maybe a deal related to one of their partners within the Sicoob family.
This is actually a really common thing for financial institutions, especially cooperatives. They want to let their existing customers, their members, know about relevant offers. It's cross-selling, essentially. They're giving you info about services directly related to your finances, part of the system you already trust and use. And remember, Sicoob is a cooperative. These offers are meant to benefit the members.
Okay, that definitely makes more sense. It clarifies a lot. But, people see contains ads and they immediately think data mining, annoying marketing. How do places like Sicoob manage that perception issue? Is there maybe a better way the app stores could label this kind of internal info to build more trust?
That's a really good point. It's a genuine challenge with how app stores label things currently.
Yeah.
The label is technically correct, maybe, but the common understanding of ads is usually that third-party stuff. It doesn't really distinguish. Financial institutions usually try to manage this with clear in-app messages, really detailed privacy policies explaining how they communicate. Could the app stores do better? Sure. Maybe a label like contains internal promotions or offers related services. Something clear would definitely help ease those user worries. But for now, the key is understanding what kind of ads we're talking about here. It's Sicoob talking to you about Sicoob stuff, not selling your eyeballs to someone else.
Right. That is such a critical distinction. So the bottom line for the user is what? It means you're not going to be in the middle of paying your rent and suddenly see an ad for, I don't know, a candy bar or a different bank. It's more like targeted internal updates. Sicoob telling you, hey, we have this new credit card, or check out this special loan rate for members, or here's an investment option you might like. It's about awareness within their own ecosystem, not external advertisers. That clears up that whole worry, really. Makes the app feel trustworthy again. So there you have it, our deep dive into the Sicoob app. We've looked at how it really functions as this powerful, all-in-one financial center. Everything from instant account views and easy payments to serious credit tools, investments, card control, it's all there. And crucially, we've demystified that contains ads label. It's about internal communication, not annoying third-party ads. It really just underscores how powerful mobile banking has become, packing so many financial tasks in one place, tailored for its users.
Indeed. And, as mobile banking keeps evolving, keeps integrating more and more, it's worth maybe pausing to think about how these tools aren't just simplifying things. They're fundamentally changing our expectations, what we expect a bank or a financial cooperative like Sicoob to be for us. It's becoming about more than just convenience. It's about autonomy, access, trust, all delivered right there in your pocket. It really challenges us to rethink our relationship with our finances in this mobile-first age.